forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, much nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
Paul checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Jackson Davis. Paul against Doncic. Paul kicks to Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time height came into play.
And the second free throw, good. And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
Now you think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay. Well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Thompson. Really had an off game against the Kings. Never really found his rhythm. Kicks the ball. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Here's Irving. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Paul outside. Here's Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Dante Exum comes in for Jones. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Irving. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. Thompson comes with the double team. Pass to Lively to the wing right side. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter, and it's blocked. To the paint. Back to Paul. They kick it out to Green. Thompson for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lively, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now the pass to Lively. Here's Hardy. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Mavericks on top, leading by 6. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. Paul passes to Payton. And another 3 for Golden State.
And simply one of the best to ever do it. Chris Paul always making the right play.
Passes it to Kleber. Irving with a clean look. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Lively Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Curry finds Paul. Back to Curry. Spins. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Beyond the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas leading by 5. Outside Irving. There's the pick. And Looney sends it back.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
Clock is at 3. Here's Irving. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
The drive by Paul. Green with the rebound. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Curry for 2.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Here's Doncic. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Over Wiggins. And the shot is long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Ripped away. Doncic with it. 6 points for him. Green dishes to Hardaway. Lively the pass to Doncic. Second chance shot. And Luka wanting it more.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Timeout called the Warriors. Klay Thompson is checked in for the Warriors. Irving's checked in for Dallas. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotion, nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story.
Now, when Kyrie's going like this, he completely takes the game over. What a player.
Thompson up top. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Paul. Got a hand on it. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. losing to Sacramento.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. You could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Dallas leading by 9 at the elbow. Doncic. Here's Prosper. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Inside, here's Wiggins. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wiggins has got his first 2 points of the night.
But you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Prosper. And here's Doncic from the arc. 6 to shoot. Tries the spin move. Both teams deciding to change it up.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Stolen away. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got his second bucket.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some open.
Hardaway from outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Dallas holding on to an 11-point good. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Looking at Dallas, they haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that magic? I think it starts with raising the intensity level. Become more aggressive, night after night, fight after fight. Aggressive is right.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Mavericks.
On the glass, they've been tremendous, and that's coming from me.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the 3. Craig, you look at the size of some of these point guards now, Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Puts up a deep 3. Green with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Doncic.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Jackson Davis. Golden State moving it around. Thompson for 3. And it's Thompson again missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that one doesn't cost them.
Doncic finds Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 27 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And a deep three from Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. You know, we talk so much, Brent, about Steph Curry shooting. What about his leadership skills and what that means to the team?
There's no doubt the team feeds off of Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game. He wills them to victory night in and night out.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Irving. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He dishes it to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Dallas leading by 15. There's the pass to Gafford. Spins near the three-point line. It's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. No good on the triple.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And really the defense.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials.
Previous play is under review.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And Thompson kicks to Green. On the wing, Thompson lets it go with the three. And the Warriors miss again.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. Offensive rebound. Gafford kicks to Washington. Irving for three. The putback. It's good on the putback. Gafford's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Chris Paul, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Paul dishes to Green. Here's Jackson Davis. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. To stop the drought, it's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hardaway with a wide-open look. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Paul. Good on the bucket. Paul's got 7 points.
And Chris Paul still slippery on the inside when he gets close to the hoop. He'll find a way to score.
Dallas leading by 23. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jackson Davis has got his second basket of the night. The Mavericks shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Jones, the pass to Lively. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And Paul gets it to go in.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
And here is Doncic. 8 points for him. Now Hardaway. It could go. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Peyton, and it's Looney into the center position. That's the Warriors' foul. Warriors trail by 19. Curry outside, sinks the triple.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple, but let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And it's Gary Payton the second with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hardy passes to Exum and finished off by Exum.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Well, a careless foul, and they'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And Dallas gets called for the foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Mavericks leading by 16. Hardaway for 3. It's good from long range.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Here's Paul. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Hardaway passes to Exum, and he gets it to go. Exum's got 4 this quarter.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Paul driving in. It's blocked. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Outside Curry. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 11 points for Stephen Curry.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Tries the spin move. Washington passes to Doncic. Back to Washington. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Doncic from deep three-point land. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Klay Thompson in for Chris Paul.
Second team foul.
On defense, Dallas. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Back to Thompson. Doncic against Curry. Wiggins dishes to Curry. Shot clock at 6.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And here's the fast break. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Jones with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Irving. Out to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Wiggins. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Dallas again missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And they pick up 2. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he can score from the perimeter, but Steph also knows how to execute inside.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Curry from deep three-point land. Pass to Jackson Davis. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green kicks to Wiggins. Passes to Curry. For the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Warriors.
Curry was such a smooth three-point shot. Are there better mechanics in the league?
Irving passes to Kleba. And here is Doncic. Clock at 6. Kleba finds Irving. Here's Kleba. The 3 for Doncic. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. They get Stephen Curry. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Thompson against Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Well, many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple years.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Irving. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Dallas.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Here's Kleba, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Buries it from three-point range.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with fully in control for this win.
Here's Lively. to the inside. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Substitution on the court.
Curry from deep three-point line. Oh, he got it!
Are you kidding me, Kevin, from there?
How in the world did that go in?
Did he even see the basket from there?
I don't know.
I love that.
Oh, man.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent.
To everyone who came out tonight.
Of course, a lot of veteran players taking the floor tonight. What do you expect when there's this much experience out there?
When you're talking about experienced teams, generally speaking, they play smart. They play under control. They know how to execute a game plan. And most importantly, if this comes down to a possession battle, neither team will get rattled.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the three, the small forward. Offensive board. Washington outside. From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Curry gets the bucket.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Now here's Washington. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The three from Thompson sends it home from three-point land.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%? You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And B.A., this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Wiggins outside. Thompson passes to Wiggins. And here's Curry, guarded by Doncic. Curry's shot is off.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
The shot. Doncic finds Gafford. Here's Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss. The Mavericks have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Left side Jones. And he's going for the lob. And it's Washington missing.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now here's Curry, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. 6 on the shot clock. Green, perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes.
Doncic against Curry. And Washington powers it through.
there is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Jackson Davis. No points yet. And here's a look at some numbers and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after
the previous play is under review.
And a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And the Warriors making a change here. Paul's checked in.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peeved.
All right, while we have a moment, the NBA assist leaders. Second, Luka Doncic.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball, and you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Mavs. It's a 5-point game. Back to Washington. He drops it from range. Washington's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ball against Doncic. Tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Green's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Paul. And he makes it on the layup.
Now, how about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Doncic. And he gets that one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
And stolen by Hardaway. Green, the pass to Lively. Doncic outside. Pass to Lively. Now Washington. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
He buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The officials were right on top of that.
That one's off.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Payton. And here's Curry. Lets the 3 fly. And the Warriors with another 3.
The threes keep coming in the illustrious career of one Mr. Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. We've got Maxi Kleber, Kyrie Irving out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Josh Green, and it's Lively in at the 5.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Curry for 3. Easy money for Stephen Curry. Now that we've had a few years of reference, Doris, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
Golden State has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Here's Paul. Payton passes to Kuminga. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. 5th best, Dallas.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. And it's Wiggins in for Payton. From the inbound. Rebounded by Green.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
The 3 from Curry. Offensive rebound. Outside Paul. Pass to Kuminga. Clock at 6. The kick out to Paul. Second chance shot. And it's blocked. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Kleber passes to Green. Now here's Irving. Again the miss by the Mavericks. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of the game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Irving. Spins. Here's Hardaway. Scores off the spin. Hardaway's got 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Kleber with it. Now Wiggins defending. Yes, it's good. Lively's gotten his first bucket of the night. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Back to Hardaway. It's stolen by Curry. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And that one's good.
Absolutely automatic in catch-and-shoot situations. Go ahead, CP3. We see you.
Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Exum. Back to Hardaway. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. Ball finds Curry. From deep. Lively grabs a miss.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Outside Paul. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Green. The drive by Paul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Washington against Green. 6 to shoot. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
They get it back. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. The shot no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. For 3, Hardaway counted from distance. Hardaway's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance. Oh, he loves this. Just blows past defenders, takes it strong to the rack.
Here's Doncic. In the paint. Luka.
Let's remember, Luka's 6'7", 230, so this guy lethal around the hoop.
Paul looking over the floor. And here's Thompson for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. To the paint. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And that one misses. The Warriors trailing. Wiggins for 3. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 11 points.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Here's Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
29 seconds left to play in the first half. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Paul against Doncic. Pass to Jackson Davis. And here is Thompson beyond the arc. That shot missing. Gafford up top. From deep, here's Doncic. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Dallas finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Dallas Mavericks.
Offensively, they're facing no resistance on the interior. So they just continue to grind away. You see the high quality.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Social media post. And that's a wrap on.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is